Hello, beautiful soul. Random, not so random thought as I am driving to the beach. Oof, so foggy. No windows. But yeah, I was listening to Bob Marley Redemption song, and it's the one part that kind of stuck out to me is the part where he says, some say it's just a part of it, that we've got to fill the book, right? Like we're just playing our parts and, going through the process, and all the hard and difficult parts that we experience are parts of that process, And I think sometimes people will just be inclined to say, that it's just a part of it, that's part of the process, so, I can detach myself from it knowing that this was meant to happen, right? But the thing is that even though all the things that are happening are a part of the process, and we know this because it's happening and we are in the process, right? So even though we know that all of this is just a part of the process, what that is supposed to trigger within us is motivation to move, right? To truly move towards something different, right? To recognize that the people in power have been teasing us with tiny moments of progress throughout history, right? To keep us satiated, to keep us quiet for a while, right? Inch by inch, giving us a little by little by little, right? But what we're meant to do in this moment, with this absolute crime against humanity, is to recognize our power, recognize the power of our voice, and speak out against what's happening. Speak out against the politicians that are supporting this. Speak out against our government using our tax dollars to fund a genocide, right? Our money is being used to pay for this without our consent, right? We have a say in this. We live here. We are members of this universe, of this earth, right? We have to look beyond the borders, beyond the labels, beyond the groups, beyond all the divides that are there. We are not divided, right? We're so much more connected than we realize, right? And the people in power have a vested interest in us not realizing that, right? Keep us separated and they can maintain the power, right? Keep us divided, keep us focused on the reasons to hate that other side. Right? While big corporations are profiting from war, from massacres, from genocides. Right? That's the system that we're in right now. That's the system that we are perpetuating with our silence. Right? And I understand that it's going to take people time to get to a place where they truly believe that their voice is of value, right? Where they're truly able to allow themselves to see the things that are happening, right? So if you're someone that's feeling conflicted, right? You're feeling guilt, you're feeling shame, there's support that's here for you, right? I don't expect that everyone is just gonna jump up tomorrow and protest or share a post or you know, anything else. But I know it's gonna take time. But know that there is support that's here, right? The only way we're able to truly move forward and truly gain liberation of peoples, all peoples, right, is when we come together, when we build community and organize together outside of these hierarchical systems that place people in special classes and containers that are inaccessible to common folk, right? So it's important that we come together in community and find support as we are healing individually, as we are healing collectively, right? You don't have to go through this alone. You don't have to process alone all the confusing feelings that you might be experiencing. You're not alone, right? However you're feeling in this moment, know that that's okay, right? But we have to talk. We have to communicate. We have to converse in the larger community setting, right? We have to participate. We have to be active participants in this story that's unfolding. This story that's becoming history, that generations ahead are going to read, right? And we have to think about, what do we want for those generations ahead? What do we want for our children? What do we want them to experience? Because we have to know that if we are able to allow these people to be continuously genocided, if we allow this to continue without saying anything, right, we are also giving consent for one day down the line for it to happen to us or to our children or to our grandchildren, generations ahead, right? These things don't happen overnight, so we're not able to see it in the now, and we're not able to see how it actually directly affects each one of us. But it does. It affects your bloodline in the future, right? So it's just something to think about, to consider, right? Is all of what's happening really okay with you? Are you okay with that? And are you okay with entrusting the best outcome to come from the current system of government that we are living within? We have to get involved. We have to participate. We have to speak up. You know, I think for so long we've become so detached, and we've just gotten into this process of, I'm going to vote, I'm going to put my vote in here, and I'm going to let whoever is selected be the one to make decisions on my behalf. And I'm going to trust that they're going to do the right thing. You know, these people, human beings that have their own personal lives and stories and struggles that are learning on the way as well, right? But we're going to trust them completely with abandon to run this country and make decisions that are affecting our daily lives, affecting our money, affecting our jobs, affecting our children's education, our education, right? Our quality of life, our health. You know, these are all things that we are just allowing to be put in the hands of just people. You know, just other people that have decided that they should have the power to do that. And while we continue, moving around in this game of try to get all these, fancy material things, so continuing in this cycle of work, get more things, work, this cycle of just this loop of existence that we get to break out of every once in a while, working towards those vacation days, having to plan moments of actually living in your life, like that's where we are right now. We have to plan moments where we can actually live and enjoy this nature that is out here that should be completely free to us, right? Mother Earth is alive. We cannot own her. She is allowing us to be here. She is providing us sustenance, right? She is holding us. She's protecting us. And we spill the sacred blood of human lives on her. That's not what she wants. That's not the sacrifice that she wants. We've been disrespecting Mother Earth and the waters, right? And we have to recognize our impact. Distracted with all these things. They keep us away from time spent in nature. We sit inside cubicles or in dimly lit rooms just sitting on a computer. Right? For what? So that we can have more things. Of us than there are of the people in power. Like, we can come together and choose differently, right? Abandoning this idea of a two-party system that really is just in place to keep us divided, to keep us fighting. Because when you really think about it, we're all individuals and we have different wants and desires, right? No two Democrats are going to want all the exact same things, right? This idea of being Democrat or Republican, it just kind of boxes us into this, identity. We forget what we as individuals truly want. We have to come back to that, right? We have to sit with ourselves and really ask ourselves, what do I want? What do I want with my life? What do I value? Where is my time being spent? Who is getting most of my time? The people I love? The people I cherish? Or the people that I complain about at work? Where is the energy going? hamster is on the wheel, you know? But we have a choice to get off. All you have to do is realize that you're on the wheel and then like, oh, I don't want to be here. So much love. Right? Just take this moment to come to the breath. Just notice what it feels like. And just allow yourself to feel into the energy of this moment. Sending so much love.